Welcome to EDU World Space.
One way to find the inverse is to augment it with the 3x3 identity matrix and then do row operations until you have the identity on the left. So for example, we could say we can get a new row 2 by subtracting row 3 minus, well, we'll say row 2 minus row 3. Then we'll get 3 minus 3, 5 minus 6, 4 minus 5, 0 minus 0, 1 minus 0, 0 minus 1. Okay, then we could get a 0 below in row 3 by taking row 3 and subtracting 3 times row 1. Then we'll get 3 minus 3, 6 minus 3, 5 minus 3, 0 minus 3, 0 minus 0, and 1 minus 0. Now we can get a 0 in row 2. Actually, we don't. We want a 1 in row 2. So we could just change their signs. Multiplying by -1. -1 times row 2. Now we'd want a 0 above it in row 1. And we can do this by saying row 1 minus row 2. And put that in, replace that for row 1, so it'd be 1 minus 0, 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1, 1 minus 0, 0 minus -1, and 0 minus 1. Okay, we're getting there. Let's get a 0 in row 3, column 2. We can do this by taking row 3 and subtracting 3 times row 2. Then we get 0 minus 0, 3 minus 3, 2 minus 3, -3 minus 0, 0 plus 3, and 1 minus 3. We are almost there. Let's take the opposite sign of row 3. Actually, let's not bother with that yet. Let's get a 0 in row 2. So if we just add row 2 and row 3 together and putting that in row 2, we'll get 0, 1, 0, -3, 2, -1. And now we can change the sign of the third row. 0, 0, 1, 3, -3, 2. And now that we have the identity matrix on the left, the right is the inverse. So the inverse is 1, 1, negative 1. Negative 3 to negative 1. And 3, negative 3, 2. Hope that was helpful.